All right, welcome into Market Day Report. I'm sure I'm not going to say my name. We just got some hate mail saying they can't stand it when I say my name and my acronym. So I'll keep that out. Well, maybe we'll make people guess, but you probably don't even care what I have to say anyway. You want to hear what these markets are doing. Why don't we take a look at corn and see what the corn market is up to? We've got a March corn market that's up a penny to 651.5. May is up a penny and a quarter to 652.25. Let's go to soybeans. If this thing works, say, look at that. That's the first time we've been able to do that in 2 hours. Jan's down 10.5 cents in the beans, 14.71 this last. March is down 10 cents to 14.75 even. There you go. We're on a roll. We can get the wheat up too. Wheat in Chicago, that's up 6.5 cents to 7.55 May is up 6 cents to 7.64 There you go. Hard red wheat in Kansas City. What's going on with that? The HRW down in KC, that's higher, but it's a quiet market. We've got the fronts higher. March is up 3 cents, 8.53 May is up a penny and a half to 8.46. And then finally, well, not finally. Let's just look at spring wheat in Minneapolis. That's not finally, is it? March is down a penny and a half there. Quiet trade. 9.15 is last. May's sharply unchanged at 9.13. We've got a half-cent loss in July. And let's take a look at cotton. We haven't been down there in a little while. Let's see what the cotton market's doing. Oh, it just stalled on me. Okay, well, there you go. Let's see if that works. 49 points lower in March. These are brought to us by Bar Chart when we get them. 80.88 is last in that March cotton. May's down 44 points to 80.99. All right, let's bring in Ryan Kelbrants from CHS. Ryan, thanks for joining us here today. What are your thoughts? I mean, it's definitely, I'm definitely seeing some Christmassy trade going on.
You know, yeah, we're kind of moving into that holiday mode. Scott Shellady, the cow guy. We're seeing a little bit of.
You're going to get me in trouble.
We're seeing a little bit of support, but it's been choppy. Volumes are light, thin trade. Export sales were out this morning. A really good number on corn, 958.9. They're thinking 600,000 to 900,000 metric tons. Beans, a massive number, 2.9 million and plus. They're thinking 1.5 to 2 million metric tons. And the wheat number, a good one we haven't seen one of those for a while, 469,000. They're thinking 150 to 350. So that's good. We're waiting for the next NOPA crush that'll be out at 11 o'clock in about 12 minutes or so. They're thinking that number will be right around 181.5 million bushels. So those are things we're looking at. Rosario Grain Exchange lowered their Argentine wheat production estimate by 3%. To 11.5 million metric tons. That's sharply lower than their May estimate and below last month. And that stress down there in Argentina rebuilds to nearly 3/4 of the corn and soybean belt in the next week. So they are going to see some favorable rains later this week. Brazil looks pretty good. They're seeing rain the next 10 days. That should limit dryness, but about 10 to 15% of the corn and soybean belt under a little bit of pressure, but nothing major. So those are the things we're looking at today. Harvest in Australia is going pretty good. They're only expecting minor showers in the next week, so they should be clipping along, and they're looking at a pretty big crop down there as well.
What about demand? I mean, you thought about that? We had some numbers. Eco data came out this morning. You know, manufacturing numbers not too good. We had some retail sales numbers that missed, and they missed kind of badly. Should we start to worry about the consumer going into 2023? But we've maxed out our savings and our credit cards, as well as maybe now even dipping in our 401ks. What's that going to do to high prices?
You know, definitely a concern. You know, inflationary fears are still out there. Something to keep an eye on. But, you know, hopefully the economy can clip along and the Fed's making adjustments to help us out. That's the way I look at things.
All right. Working from home today, did you get a lot of snow? What's the weather like?
A lot of snow, a lot of rain, and then it turned to ice underneath, and it's starting to melt. The temperatures are rising a little bit. Look, trees are beautiful. It looks nice, but we got a little work to do to get rid of some of this stuff to get people back on the roads.
Yeah, my dad was a cargo guy, so I was in Lake Minnetonka, Bloomington. So I've done a few years up there myself. So great part of the world. Appreciate you coming on. Thank you very much. It's Ryan Kelbrants. He's with CHS. We're going to go away. We're going to pay some bills. We're going to come back and talk more livestock with me, and you have to guess my name after this.